Happy Monday. Today we're going to be heading down the stairs here to check out my basement, my storage room. I've had a few requests to see it. I haven't shown my basement or my storage room where I do store all my plates for my tablescapes. Now I did get it all done finally, all cleaned up and organized, so I'm going to show you a little bit of a video of the before, and then we're going to head down the stairs and see the after. Okay, so now we're down in the dungeon here, getting ready to clean it up. This is the before. Really nasty. I normally don't show anybody this kind of stuff. This is what I got to tackle. The reason I call this the dungeon is, as you can see, the windows over here, this is on the north side, so it doesn't get too much light in here. We do have a few windows. There's one over there, but we keep the blinds closed. That's the west side, and then the bedroom in there. So I have all the lights on in here except for lamps, and it's not super bright in here, but I guess it's good enough. But this is all going to get cleaned up, and when I get done, I will be showing off the basement. Okay, we're going to start heading down the stairs here to the basement. Now this curved wall here, it continues on upstairs, and this wall would look really cool with the stone veneer. I'd put it all the way down to my accent wall there. Okay, so you have to come down 2 sections of stairs. Okay, now let's just look over here real quick. So, like I said, you know, I'm not really sure. I'm kind of sure why they have it like this, but it'd be nice if this is more of a ledge. But I put this little stand here, and I did a little flower arrangement just to kind of fill it in. It's kind of blah. Okay, over here's the wet bar. Now, this was just your basic oak cabinets that I painted the dark brown. And I like that they put this granite in. As you can see, it's all, so I'm going to put the light on it. So you can see it's like chipped away. Really rustic looking. So this is what I did to the wet bar. And you see it's curved too. So many curves down here. Got all these curves going this way too. Alright, so I'm going to come down here. You can see this better. This is wine corks. Now, I actually cut them in half. Gives you more to work with too. Much easier to glue them. I just hot glued them with the Gorilla Glue glue sticks. And when I first started cutting them in half, I was thinking about using the razor blade knife, and I tried, and it was really hard, and I figured I was going to cut my finger off. So I just brought my scroll saw in from the garage, set it upstairs in the entryway, and cut them in half. You have to be a little careful with it. As you can see, I really wanted to put like stone on here, but with the curve, I wasn't sure how to do it. And then the corbels up there, yeah, they're kind of in place. And this was so much easier, and I think it looks really nice that way. Okay, so now we're going to do a little spin around here and check out the fireplace area. Okay, so I went ahead and turned the fireplace on so you can kind of see. It's got a dark screen on it, so it's hard to see. But it does have a blower on it, and it does get really nice and toasty warm down here. So this is the area where we have our TV. This is about the biggest I will go for a TV. I think my husband would have wanted bigger, but I said this is as big as we're going. Now these windows face the north, and we have what is called a garden level basement. And that means that all of our windows, there's one there and then 2 in that room there, they're all above ground level. And it's kind of nice. We keep the ones on the west side over there closed, even though the covered deck is right there. But it keeps it nice and cool down here, and we don't leave these open very much on here, just a little bit. So I shut them just a tiny bit. So we have our little seating here and the fireplace. I didn't do too much decorating here, since we never know when we have to put it on the market, and I didn't want to have too much down here. But if we are still here at Christmas time, this place is going to be all decked out. Now, I did a woodland theme, as you can see. I just felt that way, that it just looked that way with the way the bar was, with the chippy edge. So I just did a thing here, so it's going to be a bit of a glare. Now these 3 pictures here, these are ones that I did back when I was between the ages of 17 and 19. And, you know, I showed you my Victorian ladies that I did around that time frame, and I also did some wildlife too. Let's see if we can get this one to look a little better. It has a different kind of it has like a matte glass on it, so it kind of does a different bit of a glare. So I just added some antlers, and that I got, they're just resin, that I got at Hobby Lobby, and the little bear head. Because I was adding a few bears here and there. And as you can see, we pan around, I have some moose here. This is one thing that this moose right here, my husband got me for Christmas one year. I love moose. You know, and it's funny because this, this wall over here, it might be hard to see the color. It's really a darker brown than this. It's hard to tell. It's called Moose Trail. One reason I picked it. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the little bit of an ugly area here. Now, I wanted to use this as the game room. But he could not part with this piece of equipment. And here, let me show you real quick. This other one here was supposed to replace it, but he decided he wanted to keep both. So when we moved here, we didn't have room, of course, down here. And we tore the carpet out of this bedroom here. This is a guest bedroom. There's a attached bathroom there. And we put the foam mats down. And I painted in here too. I painted all the basement. This one's more of a two-tone gray color. Might be a little hard to tell. But this, he got to take over. And like I said, I wanted to use this as a little game room and use my stone table from upstairs to do my puzzles down here so I could watch TV as I do puzzles. Because the formal living room does not have a TV in there. So it's kind of nice to have that. I'm not sure what to do with this table yet. I just set it down here for now. I really wanted to put like some curtain panels and hang here. That's what I wanted to do. Cover this up. I have them, just haven't used them yet. All right, now we're going to come over here and go to the bathroom area. This door here's a storage room. We'll check that out in just a minute. My little outhouse sign. Like I said, I like to have more decor in here, but I'm going to keep it very simple. So in here, just did some painting, added all the accessories. And I did paint the vanity here. It was the oak, again. And all the vanities were oak in this house, except for the master bathroom they did replace, and I have painted every single one of them. Okay, so actually we'll come back in this room here, you can see. We have two windows here. There's a pretty good sized closet in here. You can kind of walk into it a little bit. It's a pretty good sized bedroom. I think the previous owners had like a queen size bed in here and a dresser. Okay, so, all right, we're gonna hit the storage room. Okay, I'll warn you, nothing fancy here at all. It's very small for me. I'd like to have it a lot bigger. Okay, so everybody wanted to see where I have my dishes. This is where I keep them. Like I said, nothing fancy. I would like to use this whole shelf unit here, but I need a place to put all my bunny rabbits too for spring, so I have a lot of spring stuff up here, as you can see. And then I have some regular stuff on this shelf. Okay, so yeah, there's just all stacked. So when I come down here to do a tablescape, I have to figure out what I want. I do know the bottoms down here is Christmas and fall. Then everything else is up here, and mainly these two stacks over here are mainly all the chargers. So I know, and I got my solid colored plates here. So like I said, nothing fancy here. And then these bins right here, and there's one more behind it. I have one bin full of tablecloths, and then the other two bins are full of my napkins. They're just all folded up. So I can open one here real quick. Put this light over here. I think this is, yep, see, that's all I do. And I got to dig through them. So that is one reason over here. Oh, and this is the Christmas tree that I put. You see, it's tall and skinny. I put this Christmas tree out over by the fireplace. Now, this is my old shelf unit that I had in the kitchen that I replaced with the one that I found at Goodwill. This is where I wanted to put a dresser for all my napkins. But I have another idea I can use for napkins if I can find the right piece of furniture. All right, really quick. I haven't done Everything over here, I've kind of thrown things, so sorry. This is a lot of my Christmas and fall, and there's a whole bunch of bins down in this section. As you can see, I got to do a lot of organization over on this side still. So this is really nasty, but this is a lot of my fall bins. Now, this is why I was saying on my one video that I dread getting my bins out. Now these are okay down here. Okay, this is what I have to do. I have to go up these stairs and go into here. Okay, we're going to open this up. Set the light down real quick. Okay. Now this room right here would be ideal if they would have dug it out. Now I can stand in here. This is huge. This would be great if they would have dug this out. I'm standing in here walking around. You can see this is a really nice big, and this goes way over here. This is all my Christmas. And it continues on behind. This is what I got to pull out. And there's some regular stuff. I got spring, fall, more Christmas, as you can see. Lots of Christmas. Yes, like I said, this is not fun. This is why I dread getting my bins out. It takes me one whole day just to get all my bins out. And what I do, I'm going to take out one at a time, and you see I got to go down the stairs, which is not fun. We're going to come back out here real quick. Back up. And I put them in the family room area there. Okay, let's get this shut. Down here in the basement. Then I got to take them upstairs and put them in the living room. So, like I said, it's not fun. I would love to have had this all dug out. I don't know why they didn't. They could have. And a nice big huge storage room would have been nice. I mean, it's a good sized storage room. As you can see, I have lots of stuff. And yeah. Like I said, I'd like to have something different for this. You know, maybe in the next house. That's one thing that I want to do. It's on my list, is a nice, good sized storage room. Even it'd be great even if the basement was unfinished, because then we could finish it the way we want it and have a nice big storage room. Okay, so now we're gonna come out of here real quick and go back this way. All right, so I'm gonna go turn the fireplace off now. Get a little too warm down here. It's a pretty good fireplace. All right, one other thing I want to show you is another area that I wish they would have dug out. Man, right here where I have this picture is a door. Okay, you can kind of see it. All right, I'm going to open it. This is the other area, as you can see. Turn the light on here. Not much of a light, sorry. Now, I was just going to show you that. You can kind of see right here. Got a little glare there. This is where I keep my pillows. Colby's barking up there. I have a bunch of pillows here, and then I have another unit right here, as you can see, full of pillows. And then, of course, my Christmas tree is back here. And a bunch of storage stuff. So, and this goes all the way back as far as that does. And this is another one that I have to get a step ladder in and climb in here, so it's not fun either. And you can see it's really tall. I can stand up in this one too. Now this room, I would love to dig out. That was one thing I told him when we moved here. I said, let's dig this out. Make a door right here instead. And this will be your workout room. Because, you know, to have a flex room in the basement here, you don't have to have a window at all. It's just an extra space. It would not be counted as a bedroom. It's just an extra space. So, like I said, this would have been nice if they would have done that. All right, well, that is it for the basement. Like I said, I don't have that big of a basement. It would be much bigger if this section over here was open up somehow a little bit. It would be nice to have a little room there. And we get rid of that ugly exercise equipment. And I could have a real pretty guest bedroom down here. It would be nice too, yeah. But like I said, that's a few things I'm going to be looking for. Is we want a much bigger basement and possibly a bigger storage room, because I can't get rid of my stuff. All right, so I'm going to close this part out and we'll come back for a little chit chat. Well, I hope that everybody enjoyed the video. Like I said, really not that fancy down here. I would like to do a little bit more decorating, but don't want to get too much going on down here. And like I said, if we're still here at the house by Christmas, this goes Woodland. I put that tree up that I showed you in the storage room over by the fireplace, and I have a bunch of little woodland type ornaments with little animals and little sleds and pine cones and all that. And then I do a lot more of my woodland decor down here. So like I said, that is going to do it for this video. I'm going to have a video up on Wednesday for you, and we're going to look at my past fall decor. It's getting to be close to that time, and I'm kind of really looking forward to it. As I was doing my storage room and seeing some of the fall stuff, I was getting kind of excited, especially getting some fall stuff at the thrift stores too, finding. So it's like fall. Fall is my favorite season to decorate for, besides Christmas. I do have a lot more Christmas decor, so I might, we'll see, buy some new fall decor. I don't know, so I can sneak it in the house, we'll see. So that will do it. So I want to wish everybody a very wonderful day, and I will see you Wednesday. So it's going to be bye for now.